Hi Hannah Beach of Time Magazine, how you doing? Some people are calling you Hannah Bitch. Well, it's not my opinion. It's just what I heard. Anyway, recently I read your article in the Time Magazine, in which you call someone as the face of terror and so on and so on. For me, it's just nothing more than a article to insult someone and cause defamation, because you have no evidence of whatever activity that person is accused of doing. Let me ask you, what did that person do for you to call him terrorist? Did he call for war? Did he incite violence? Did he glorify any form of violence or terrorism at all? Do you have any evidence? Do you have any solid facts? If he did certain things, then where and when and what did he do? You should specify them. You have no such facts to substantiate your points in the article that you wrote. So it's just a baseless and nonsense article, worthless as well. It brings shame not only on yourself, but also on your alma mater. I'd like to remind you that defamation is also a criminal offense. Well, anyway, since many people believe that you're a bitch, it's probably is the way you live with your life. Well, I can't really say much about it, but let me try to educate you a little bit. In my country, there is actually no human rights abuses committed by our people on any minorities at all. The illegal immigrants burn their own houses down so that they can, with the help of people like you who would write such nonsense articles, can beg money from international community, which in turn wastes the taxpayer money of countries like Britain, Sweden, and so on. So in other words, these illegal immigrants are not only criminals, but also thieves stealing the money from international community. Whether these illegal immigrants are entitled to stay in our country or not is nothing to do with racism. It's to do with the law. There is a 1982 citizenship law, and the people of Myanmar still support it. So there is absolutely no reason to change it, because we are a democratic country now. The people's desire is to keep this law, and therefore we should not change it. Simple. I mean, think about countries like Ireland, for example. They didn't want to sign the Lisbon Treaty because people didn't want to. Norway didn't join the EU because the people didn't want to, right? And similarly, Switzerland, in their case, they joined the UN because the people wanted to. It boils down to people's desire. In our country, people do not want to change the 1982 citizenship law, and we want to enforce that law strictly and properly. And our people's desire is that we do not want illegal immigrants. Simple. It's not racism. Which country wants illegal immigrants? Australia? Britain? Well, let's have a look at Sweden. You know, have you ever been to a place called Kiruna? I've been there. There are lots of illegal immigrants. Or maybe I should write an article, the face of refugee terror or something like that. The so-called refugees are destroying the beauty of Sweden, and there are lots of illegal immigrants messing up this peaceful country, living not compatible with the Swedish laws, Swedish cultural values, and so on. I feel so sad to see that. But you don't care, do you? Because you're just a journalist who would write whatever. But remember, whatever you wrote, it's nothing more than just like as a dog barking at the moon. Nothing happens to us. Our country is united. And your article did not cause any sort of instability in my country. Some parts of the international community may misunderstand us, but we don't care. We are who we are. We are strong. We are united. Myanmar people are united behind our government. We are walking towards a democratic nation, and we will uphold our laws. We take pride in our laws, and we will defend our laws. By the way, do you really care about the human rights? Well, if you really do, then I believe that you'll be naked by now. Do you know why? If you really did care about the human rights, you would have boycotted the made in China products. I bet that your pants, your bras are made in China products. And do you really care about terrorism or anti-terrorism or whatever you might well call it? Well, if you really do, I bet that you'll probably be living a hard time now because of the hard times given by illegal immigrants in your own country. Illegal immigrants are the criminals, and these criminals are the basis of terrorism. So we have to stop illegal immigration, and we have to stop illegal immigration under the guise of refugee or asylum seekers. Genuine asylum seekers may have to be protected by our country's laws, but fake asylum seekers, benefit thieves, and economic illegal immigrants, health tourists, they have to be stopped. Well, in any case, I'd like to conclude by saying that you wrote a nonsense article. Some people are quite angry, but not me. And I just wanted to let you know that your article did nothing to our country, nothing happened. And we will still walk the way we are walking, we will still be who we are, and we will kick out illegal immigrants, and we will preserve our cultural identities, just like as UKIP and EDL has called for. We will defend our country, and don't think about touching our country. Do not interfere with our country's internal affairs. If you continue to do that, I will consider taking action against you according to Myanmar law. So if you risk being taken action according to Myanmar law, that you better not come to visit my country again. Goodbye and good luck.